All right, all right, all right. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Round two. Here we are sitting on the ramp in Lexington, Kentucky, where it is pouring rain. There is a downpour above us, and it's going to be a fun little flight over to Pittsburgh. We had to get maintenance out to the aircraft because we want to make sure our radome is functioning, or make sure our radar is functioning, so they had to open the radome. Because we're going to be flying through some weather, Chad. We're going to be flying through some weather. I love this airplane. I don't know why. Maybe I hit my head or something, but I am in love with the Mad Dog. Can't wait for the final update to come out, or not final, well maybe it is final, but the major overhaul update when that does drop with the visuals. But right now, with our sound pack that we got, I'm just having too much fun flying it. Now, I do have a problem with my YouTube. What is going on over here? Did YouTube Studio just like decide to reformat the entire... What is going on, man? They like reformatted the studio between streams. I don't like this at all. I can't see anything. Oh my goodness, whatever. Okay, but yeah, short flight, Lexington up to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So it's gonna be a fun one. Short flight, but it should be fun. D-Doom, what's up? Glad you enjoyed it, man. Good to see you, Fud Life, Pax Man, Scott's House, Zach. What up, my man? Good to see you again. Joe Plains, good to see you, guys. Where's the 340 picks? Everybody said to vote. They wanted to vote for 340, but I haven't seen a single 340 picture posted in the Discord yet. So that's why we didn't go down the 340 route. A virtual flight diaries in the house. Good to see you, my man. Let's do it. 80 knots. Thrust set. What's up, Thrust set? Sim, good to see you. Perry's back in the house. Bomb Tech is back here. Woob is here. Captain McGee and Digital Merc. He's just with us again. So for round two, let's go ahead and get right into it. Lots of flights out of Pittsburgh. Oh yeah, lots of flights in and out of Pittsburgh. Lots of commuting. So here she is. Now, what's interesting is this airport has been forgotten about by Adobo, and they don't even have a terminal building. So that's why we're over here on the hard stand. But it's just MD80. So Cafe Con Leche time. Yes, indeed, Perry. Yes, indeed. So let's go ahead and hop in, get things fired up. And we do have the baby blue background, which I don't really love, but there's not much I can do about changing that. So pretty accurate weather for Kentucky. That's kind of what I was thinking, man. I'm chasing the weather with this one. Chasing the weather on this stream. So Rash Falcon, welcome to Private Pilot, man. Glad to have you on board. Very, very kind. Thanks for joining the channel. All right, let's go ahead and get up to the overhead. Let's make sure our sounds are all the way juiced. And let's go ahead and get the battery switch on. We'll lock that into position. We're going to get our external power hooked up. With our external power hooked up, airplane's going to come to life. I'm going to make sure our sounds are up all the way for that so we can have engine sounds up front for right now. We need to juice up some of this panel lighting, though. We need to juice up the panel lighting. So let's go ahead and get overhead lights. Yes. We don't need a little bit of flood. Just a little bit of flood right now. Clear the caution out. We got to build our nest, chat. We got to build our nest. Panel lights. A little bit of flood right here. Looking fantastic. I'm tired of watching any Build 340 content all weekend anyway. All right. Well, hey. Welcome in. Man, $60. I love the texture on the leading edge, and the engines look great. Like, the wing views look awesome. But I'm going to hang tight. I'm going to see if there's, like, some fantastic freeware livery or something that's going to get me super excited. That's not necessarily true to real life. Because, I mean, as far as being an American in 340s, not very common. So, you know, it's like, I don't, maybe that's why I don't have such a drive. You know, or the fact, like I said, $60. We shall see. All right, we're connected. We got everything juicing up over there. Let's go ahead and get into our weight and balance. Let's sim brief OFP this. That looks good. Sim brief OFP has come down. Aircraft ceviches. Let's go ahead and go to fueling. We're going to start the fueling process. With them starting the fueling, we can also start boarding. We've got 103 passengers to board. It's going to be a quick flight, so not a whole lot to program, but we'll go ahead and get the pause and knit ready. Pause and knit there. I don't have to do both, do I? No. But on this one, we'll go menu, ACARS, AOC, pre-flight, and knit data, and knit request, please. So we'll get that requesting. That's looking good, and weather radar is off. Saving my cash for the F70, F100, digital Merc. I'm with you, man. That's gonna be where the juice is at. That is where the juice is gonna be at, my man. All right, flight plan. We'll go ahead and call for that as well. Magic Barrel Ref. We'll set that up. Let's go ahead and listen to the ATIS after we get our nav lights. Anti-collision lights stay off. Let's go position lights on. And coming down the right-hand side.
Headwind, shear, headwind, shear.
I actually heard this real life after the screenshot I took for the thumbnail. Got a tailwind shear. Tailwind shear. After rotation. Thought it was pretty cool. Thunderstorm lights stay off. Logo light can come on. Max speed warning.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
All right, stall.
Stall. Stall. Stall. Stall.
Anti-skid, we check the lights, test that looks good. Norm override, ice FOD detection, reset stays off, that's fan, cabin select, high pressure bleeds are all off. We'll do this, actually that, boom. Magic Barrel Ref while I'm thinking about it. Landing field elevation, what is Pittsburgh, 100 feet? We'll look it up here, I think it's close to 100 feet. Air conditioner ram air is off. All looks good. No smoking is off. Seatbelts are on. Emergency exit lights armed. Coming back this side, emergency power is off. We're looking good. Okay, so that all done. Flight plan, return, crew message. We could print that stuff out. Let's go ahead and get our route in here. Now we could do the old school or the new school way. We'll just pull it in. So we'll do Lexington to Pittsburgh. And then I can do K-Lex to K-Pit in the company route. Beautiful. Pulls it in, activate, execute. Let's get a listen to the ATIS over here. Let's tune this up first.
26 Zulu. Wind 045 at 11. Visibility 1. Heavy rain. Mist. Ceiling 2,100 broken. 2800 overcast. Temperature 18. Dew point 18. Altimeter tree 000. Landing and departing runway 0409er. Advise on initial contact. You have information Tango.
Information Tango.
Bluegrass Airport information Tango.
I'll tune over to clearance. And let's put this in K-Lex. Now, I ran the sim time forward a little bit. I wonder if that'll mess with the weather. I might have to go back to real time, but... Alright, what'd they say for departure? What runway were they using? Let's see what we can do here. Lexington clearance, US Air 357, clearance to Pittsburgh, please.
Silk Tree 57, Lexington clearance, cleared to Pittsburgh Airport. Radar vectors Bel Air, then is filed. Maintain 5,000. Expect flight level tree 0, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.75. Squawk 6666.
What? Squawk 6666? You kidding me? Why are they calling this Silk? Alright, cleared to Pittsburgh Airport, radar vectors, air, then as filed, maintain 5,000, expect flight level 330, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 120.75, squawk 6666, Silk 357. That's scary.
Silk Tree 57, read back correct. Contact ground 121.9er when ready for pushback or engine start.
We'll put auto on for them.
Ground 121.9er when ready for pushback or engine start, Silk 357.
And clearance for Silk 357. Can we change that squawk code? I guess not.
Silk 357 squawk code changes are not supported at this time.
Jeez. Okay, well, chat, we're cooked. We're cooked, Mickey G. What's going on, my man? Oh, my gosh. We are cooked, chat. We are cooked. What's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Runway 4 departure. It's a radar vector. Let's go back to the legs page. Air whisk. After air, then whisk, we're going into Pittsburgh via 3-2 on the Fuga 7. 3-2 Fuga 7, really. Okay, we'll see about that. So we got to go back to the index arrivals Pittsburgh. We're not going to land 3-2, bro. What is this guy smoking here? We're going to land ILS 28 left on the Fuga 7. And, yeah, that's what we're going to do for right now. We're going to plan ILS 28. Well, there is an ILS 32. All right, ILS 32. Gruns, AGC, Fuga 7. We'll just do that one. All right. That looks good. All right, perf init time. Come back over here. 0 fuel weights. We're going to take a cross-check what my sim brief gave us. We're estimated 0 fuel, 104,832. We'll take the more conservative. 104.8. And that goes right there. Fuel scheduling. Are we done fueling? 15.6 is on board. Cross-reference with paper. Fuel required is 15.6, correct. So 15.6.0. All right, so that looks good. Reserves of 2,000, cost index 35. They have us going 330. We're going to have to change that. All right, we'll set that as is. How are we looking over here on the boarding situation? We're almost done boarding. So maintenance, are we done with the radome? Yep, they closed the radome. Wow, the sun is peeking out, chat. The sun is peeking out. All right, cool. Let's get the APU fired up. Would you just refuse that squawk code? I would at least try to get it changed. I would at least try to get it changed. Does messing with live time change the live weather? If I ran the time forward? Or is there a break in Lexington right now? Let me take a look at the radar. It actually looks like the weather's kind of breaking up a little bit over Lexington. Yeah, I selected, so look here. So I still have live weather. So it's still live weather. I just didn't know if that would mess with things. All right, APU's coming on bus. We'll turn off the external power. Now with external power, we can go ahead and disconnect that. And we've got to run some other numbers here. Weight and balance. I'm sorry, perf takeoff. We're going to do runway 4. It is, we'll call it medium condition. 0 winds, 29er. All right, 2999. Outside air temp is what? 18C. Packs on, anti-ice off, and estimated takeoff weight is 119.7, so let's just call it 120,000 pounds, and let's see what it comes up with. 17.5 flaps, norm TO. That's what I like. Okay, so flaps is going to be 17.5. Dial a flap in here. $17.5. That checks. We're going to go crossfeed coming up. Let's go high pressure bleed. Oh, I never turned the air on. Chat. I got to build up the pressure. Air is coming on. All right, air's coming on. Those are on. That's going to Captain. Fuel tank pumps are coming on. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is set. There we go. Now we got some air flowing into the cabin. Reset the cabin call. And what do we have for trim? So 17.5 on the flap. And let's see, takeoff weight, CG 17.4. Really? That seems high. 17.4 with 17.5 flap. Alright, let's get the hydraulic pumps, aux, and trans are on. Moving the trim. Stabilizer motion. And 17.5 on dial of flap is set. Alright, wonderful. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet. 5,000, we'll arm it. Flight director. Alright, flight director's on 5,000. Pull to arm it, that looks good. Speeds. We had 17, 24, and 33. (17, 24, 33). V2 is 133. V2 133 is set. And we'll be heading off the ground. Runway heading is 040. Alright, I think we're ready to cook, chat. Are we ready? I think we are ready. Let's close up the doors. Alright, doors are getting closed. And we'll just bring our charts up. Verify my yoke is working. Yes, it is. Put you back over here on the legs page. Oh, I never set the gross weight totalizer. 1048. Hold on, I want to set this. I'm going to try not to, Kyron. Alright, 104.8. Gives us gross weight 120.4. That checks. That checks. Speeds check. We are MD80 professional drivers. Let's go ahead and start them up.
Silk 357, ramp 89er, request pushback and engine start.
Silk 357, Lexington ground pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest, Silk 357.
Alright, here we go. Grounding 2. Oh, I hit the thing there. What throttles do I use? I don't even know what these are, man. These are some ones I bought off Etsy a long time ago. I couldn't tell you what they are. I think they were original, like, Airbus throttles. Airbus modded throttles. 20% N2. What's up, Horror Experience? I am in Sim Update 3, man. Sim Update 3. No beta for me. Sim Update 3 all the way. Oh, I love it. Looks like there's more rain coming. These are not Blackbird throttles. He doesn't make an MD80 set. Grounding 1. Rotation. I'm going to try to set the camera right. I'm going to do it early here. Oh, yes. Good start on 1. System off. Alright, generators are on. Left gen, right gen. APU's coming off bus. APU air can come off. APU can come down. Reset the ACARs. Going auto. Fuel heat not required. We are captain. Windshield anti-fog. Don't need any of that. Actually, what do you have? It's 18C outside. 18, so we don't need any of that. We're doing dial a flap. I use my Blackbird 737 levers. Works great. Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one, AJ. Matter of fact, I think I was using that. I don't know what. I just put these on for no reason, really. We're in dial a flap, right? There's dial a flap, I think. There's dial 17.5 indicating green light. Flight controls. Free and correct. All right, cool. Brakes released. Takeoff config checked is normal. Let's go ahead and give him a call, chat.
Silk 357, taxi for departure.
Silk 357, runway for taxi via Echo Bravo.
Ooh.
Runway 4 taxi via Echo Bravo, Silk 357.
Where's Echo? Bravo. Chat, how are we going to get down to runway 4 here? I'm going to go left. Briggy, I'm with you, man. I don't get bored flying this airplane. You know what? I think I'll feel the same way with the MD11 when it gets updated. Oh wait, you know what? Hold on, chat. I think I do use my 737 levers for this. Because my bindings aren't right. Stand by. Stand by. I think AJ's right. I think. Hold on. Oh. Alright, so that's set. Let me see. Yep, there's my takeoff binding. There we go. You're absolutely right. I use my Blackbird 7.3 levers. That's what it is. Alright, let's go. So we got takeoff, 5,000 blue. Alright, we're good. Crisis averted. Oh, that feels so much better. Alright, no terminal, so we're not going to look there. We got to get to runway 4. We're coming off the ramp. We're going to go via Alpha, because I don't know what he told us. He wants us to go Echo Bravo. There's no way we can get to 4 via Echo and Bravo. There is no Echo that I see. There's a Golf and Alpha 5, but Bravo also doesn't give us full length, so we're going to go Alpha. Young Cereal Box, is there any confirmation? Like, so I know all the hype is the A340 release today, but is there anything new with any builds in L1011? Has anybody seen or heard anything about that? It's kind of some weird taxiways here. Be careful. We're going to snub the nose wheel a little bit. Alright, so we're back at it here. We're cooking with gas. Where'd my rain go, man? I missed the rain. Alright, let's go ahead and get the weather powered up. We're going to go ahead and power you up. Alright, weather's up. Click our speeds. Speeds are set. go. Not a peep. They said they want to get it out by end of year. No, you're just messing with me. Yeah, reuse the 300 code. Don't mention the 340 around Turk. Sam, what's going on, man? You still hanging out with us today? Yeah. I know Turk's a little salty about that 340.
All aircraft be advised, information uniform now current. Altimeter 299er.
Reset my view here. Let's tune ATIS real quick. See what the new weather says.
0409er. Advise on initial contact you have information uniform. Bluegrass Airport information uniform. 2156 Zulu. Wind 065 at 10. Visibility half. Heavy rain. Mist. Few clouds at 2,900. Ceiling 3,300 broken. 4200 overcast. Temperature 18. Dew point 17. Altimeter 29er. 9.
Alright, cool. Back over to ground. That's what we got. We're not getting any rain, but that's alright. Don't know if it's ever coming, but the aerodynamics DC-10 will be insane. Yeah, hopefully, man. I try not to get my hopes up for payware products or for freeware products because they tend to always leave more to be desired. Wow, look at that. I think we taxied out of the rain. I can't see the other half of the runway. But who knows, man? Who knows? What airport do I dread flying to IRL? I don't know, man. Dulles? This first time I really dread to. They all kind of blend together. Newark, yeah, Newark. Ah, Denver, yeah. Dulles, Newark, and Denver. Ever flown into Houston? I sure have, man. I sure have. Many times. We need a contact tower. Oops.
Silk 357, ready for departure. Runway 4.
Silk 357, Lexington Tower, wind 065 at 10, fly heading 050, runway 4, cleared for takeoff.
Fly heading 050, runway 4, cleared for takeoff. Silk 357.
Alright, lights are coming on. Hydraulics are set, ready. We're ready, let's go. Wow, look at that. We got a hole in the clouds and a whole lot of rain over there. Love it. This is beyond ATC. This is beyond VATSIM. My grandfather was controller from Houston, 87 and 14. Nice. Maybe I talked to him. Very possible. Josh, what's up? I didn't see you over there on the other stream, man. How you doing, man? All right, heading 050. 5,000 is armed. Are you folks ready? Let's go. A little forward pressure on the sticks. Pull them up 50. Yoga's in chat. How do I hit Toga? Where's the Toga button, chat? Hold up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, manual throttle. I don't know where my Toga button is. This is not going well. This is not going well. Worst yoga ever. Where's my freaking Toga button? Why didn't it take him? There we go. Clamp. Jeez. Look. Getting blown all over the place. Let's gear up. It's the squawk code. It's the squawk code. Man, that trim setting felt wrong.
Silk 357 reset transponder. Squawk 6666.
There. Look at that. Are you kidding me? Lower the nose. I'll change configuration. I need max takeoff thrust. There we go. I think we're out of it. It was just a shear there at the end. I never hit the TRP panel. There we go. All right, hold on. We got it coming together here. Heading. All right. Climb thrust. We need to come back to the left. Golly. So that wind shear is still sitting off the departure. And tower be advised, wind shear on departure for Silk 357.
Silk 357, contact Lexington departure.
He does not care.
Lexington,
All right.
Silk 357. Good afternoon, 3,700.
Jeez.
Silk 357, Lexington departure. Radar contact, climb and maintain 16,000. Altimeter 29er.
Climb and maintain 16,000. Altimeter 29er, Silk 357.
All right, 16,000.
Silk 357, turn right heading 065. Expect further clearance in about 61 miles.
Turn right, heading 065, Silk 357.
We never sped up here. 065. Clean it up, Chad. Clean it up. It's still the antibiotics, man. I'm telling you. Golly. What a... Oh, I love this airplane so much. I totally blundered that whole thing. We never had the TRP set. VNAV level. We need to change that to VNAV climb. All right. FMS EPR, heading select, VNAV climb, cleaning it up now. Freaking wind shear, man. For loving this plane, it doesn't love you. I mean, I love this plane because it doesn't love me. Maybe that's what it is, you know? Look at those. Look at that. Freaking nasty weather back there. Let's get the power back on. For the weather radar. Alright. Jeez. Autopilot on. Why are you pitching so much? There she comes back down. Alright. Man. Heading select, VNAV climb. Alright. That is that crazy side action that might kill you. Thanks, AJ, for the $3 super chat. Oh, my word. Yeah. You gotta be careful with this bird. Look at that, though. Name another airplane that you've heard the wind shear go off in the freaking sim. I think that's the only one I've had a wind shear in. Alright, so we're looking good. We're on a heading of 065. Expect further clearance in 61 miles. So maybe they're just vectoring us for traffic. Alright, here comes 10,000 feet. Let's go ahead and clean it up. Hydraulic pumps trans, aux pump off. Retract all of these. You can hear the whistling. I love that. Anti-collision, position, strobe, logo lights off. Are you gonna fly the NAMC? Is that that's that turboprop local legend thing? I don't know. Is it any good? If I fly any turboprop and I don't fly the Duke, I might get shot. Blue Streak Dispatch on here saying hi. What's going on, Thomas? Mr. Blue Streak. How you doing, bud? How's the co-pilot window? It's whistling. The co-pilot window is always whistling, man. Listen to that thing. I love it. This airplane is just so much fun to fly, man. There's just so much. And this is going to be a hot take. It feels more immersive than the 727. And I love the 727 in real world. Like, the 727 is juice. But in the sim, I struggle to be immersed for some reason. Am I the only one that feels that way? I seen the Air Force version of the Boeing 707 doing touch and goes at FSD. Was a Boeing constant. Oh yeah, Cobra. Very cool. Very cool, Josh. Highball. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. We appreciate you, man. It's pretty aggressive, but we'll do it.
Climb and maintain flight level 330, Silk 357.
Thank you, Highball, for gifting the 3 gifted subs, man. Very kind of you, sir. All right, we're going to climb to 3-3, which seems kind of silly. Try to get on top of all this weather here. Look at that breakout. Do you prefer yoke or side stick? Man, either or. Side stick's where it's at. No indie builds 340, or did I miss something? It wasn't voted. Well, it was voted for, but no one was posting screenshots. So I wasn't convinced to spend $60 on it. Fred, I have to. I gotta try the TBM too. Rex, yeah, the coffee grind place. What's it called there? Oh my gosh, I can see it. I can see it now. I used to go there all the time. Yeah, I love that coffee shop, dude. VNF climb. Back up. Up we go. Why can't I think of the name of that coffee shop? Props are not just for boats. Duke's for the win. I know. Duke's for the win. I know. Duke, the PT6. We gotta fly PT6 Duke next. Min Fam, what's up, man? Can't believe you missed the start. Hey, it's all right. As long as you missed the takeoff, because there was nothing to see there. There was a terrible takeoff. I don't know where my yoga button is. Or I don't know why they didn't clamp. Is it 40% clamp? Why couldn't I get the auto throttle to take number 2? Something was jacked up. Thanks for the support, John. Is that a pumpkin spice latte? No, I haven't had. I already had my pumpkin spice latte in the first stream. This is just water, man. Some ice water. No, is there an update for the F-28? Wait, F-28 got an update? We might have to revisit that puppy again. Perry says, I'm just watching both. MD looks and sounds better. I know, from the... That's right, Perry. Like, as old as this cockpit is, to me it looks better than the 727 cockpit. I don't know if it's the depth of the texturing or the sharpness. Like, I mean, the 727, I feel like I have fuzziness in a lot of my displays. There's 18,000, 290902 is set. So I don't know what it is, man. Because I want to love that 7.2 so much, but I just... Roasting plant, that's the one. I don't know, man. I struggle to feel immersed, especially with the sounds, too. Oh, the Pecan Crunch Latte at Tipsy Penguin, it's freaking candy, dude. I love it, but it's so bad for you. So I custom order it, man. Only through the app, though, because I would never go in the Starbucks line and, try to customize my stuff in line, because I cringe when other people do it. But I do it on the app. So I do 2% milk instead of oat milk, because oat milk's bad for you. Don't drink oat milk. Do 2% milk. Do like however many pumps of the pecan syrup. I think they have like 4. Put 2. cut it down to 2. Cut it down to 2 pumps of the pecan and 2% milk, dude, it's the bee's knees. You know what I really like too, though, is the pecan oat milk cortado with 2% milk. Just a cortado, man. 3 shots, small little cup, just instant juice. Instant juice. We need to go direct to Bel Air. Direct air. Nav. Look at that. How do you milk an oat? Also true. I sold you on the MD, Perry? Oh, you picking up the MD80? Man, there's so many things that are frustrating about the way Leonardo does things with this airplane, but I tell you what, man. When you get around it and get it working, it's freaking fun to fly. I have the Moza stick. Let's fly Piston Duke. TBM update for PT6. Oh, Piston Duke instead, you say, Joe Planes. We could do that. Yeah, the Piston Duke sounds are fantastic. We could do Piston Duke Barry Op. Get him out of prison. I'll try that this afternoon when I go to work. Yeah, Tipsy Penguin. Use this, dude. If you have the Starbucks app, man, it's so easy because you select where you're gonna order from, and then you can customize it so easily on the Starbucks app. You don't have to stand in line. Like, can I do 2 pumps of this and half of this and a shot of this and just do it on the app. Boom. That's the way to go, man. Have you ever flown to San Salvador? I have. I almost got stuck in San Salvador because there was a registration problem with the airplane and customs wouldn't release us. Had to get on the phone with the chief pilot. Yeah, I thought I wasn't coming home. But I have been to San Salvador. Yes, I have. Why would a Soviet airplane fly one? Yeah, they have a couple. They have that. What is it? That weird looking one. Follow the engines. I don't like the blue cockpit. I can't stand the blue cockpits, to be honest with you, though. I wish this livery had the regular cockpit. Look at that. Look what we got on our weather radar down there. Some more storm moving towards Pittsburgh.
Indianapolis Center, SkyWest 3686.
Stephen Aina, what's going on, my man? How you doing? It's hanging, dude. It's hanging. Roasting Plant. That's the one, Max Calgill. Roasting Plant Coffees. Fantastic. I love that shop. Have you ever thought about reviving V1 After Dark? Yes. Yeah, Soviet MiG or Tupolev. Jeremy says, I don't know how the MD80 has blue cockpits. Yeah, yeah, some of them did, Jeremy. I don't know if any of the U.S. Airs did. I don't know if U.S. Air did. But I do like the old school U.S. Air livery. I really want to fly. There's 2 other really cool liveries that I want to fly. So we have Reno Air, which is sweet. Tomorrow we might do Reno Air, Reno to Jackson Hole. I think that would be fun. We could possibly do that tomorrow. I also want to fly the Value Jet livery, call sign Critter. Value Jet is awesome. And then I also have a Spirit livery, like Spirit of DFW, really funky looking livery that Whiskey Throttle did. It looks amazing. Gonna have to do that. American Eagle operated the YS-11.
Contact Indianapolis Center 127.1.
What?
Silk 357.
No. Did they? Did they really?
Indianapolis Center Silk 357, crossing flight level 275 for flight level 330.
I absolutely did. No, Piedmont did.
Silk 357, Indianapolis.
American Eagle did. You're absolutely right, they did. Oh my goodness. Well, okay, so you guys tell me about it. Is it how the sounds? Is it good? Is it worth it? What are the sounds like? Is that a PT6? What is that on? That's not a PT6. That's a, I don't know what the heck that engine is. What's the cockpit look like? Ugh. Kind of gross looking cockpit. Could be fun. Rolls-Royce Dart, huh? The sounds are okay. It looks alright, but it hand flies nicely. Interesting. Oh yeah, Jeremy, ATR ops. Jeremy, the problem with the ATR is I can't get my FT Sim sounds to work. If I can get FT Sim sounds to work in the ATR, I would definitely fly it again. I'd love flying the ATR, man. The ATR is a ton of fun to fly. Microsoft / any builds local legends. There's a hint of the quality. Oh, here we go, AJ. It's meh, but worth a trial. At least it flies well. Why are so many airplanes coming out with subpar sounds? Like, why is that such a problem with development, huh? Anybody know the answer to that? Like, Just Flight are the only aircraft that don't need sound packs. It's amazing. And the Fenix. Oh, you fly the YS-11 with PVA? That's something we should look back into is VAAL or PVA ops. You know what I wanted? What about the Lear, guys? So what about the Lear? Not the Lear 35, the other Lear that came out. Is that any good? Smoke break over. Back to work, Steven. Ah, dude. Get back to work. Still no Ameriflight C406. Oh, my gosh, dude. I would love to do that, Joe Plains. Let me check. I don't think there is, dude. I totally forgot because I put that request on there, Joe Plains. Let me see. I don't know if anybody picked it up. I don't think so. Whiskey Throttle. Nope. I don't even know if I can see where my requests are.
Indianapolis Center, UPS 2062, heavy, flight level 330. UPS 2062 Heavy, Indianapolis Center.
Dude, the Flight Sim TO website is so terrible. Why do we have a next-gen sim and, like, a website from freewebs.com here? Yeah, I don't see it, dude. I can't believe it. There's a lot of Piper Aerostar liveries popping off. A lot of Piper Aerostar. I guess nobody. I think requests are deleted, right? I do want to see. What's it called? Why is there only 2 liveries for the F406 on Flight Sim TO? There's only 2 liveries.
Silk 357, contact Indianapolis Center 124.45. Take care.
Contact Indianapolis Center 12 for point for 5. Silk 357, take care. Indianapolis Center, Silk 357, good afternoon, flight level 330.
Silk 357, Indianapolis Center.
Somebody repainted Ameriflight Saab The ECS cargo. Ameriflight Learjet. We have an Ameriflight E190. I can't believe there's no Ameriflight stuff. Where's all the livery painters at, man? You guys are slacking. Gosh, we might have to fly the Fly Simware Lear 35 again. Look at Whiskey Throttles, Ameriflight livery. So juice. So freaking juice. It's desktop background material right there. I think I asked this before, but don't recall anyone with a solid answer. Does the Legacy or Salty 7.4? I actually don't know Swim and Climb. I tried using the default 7.4, and it's, for some reason, it feels way worse than anything we had in 2020, to be honest with you. So, I don't know, man. Because I tried doing a little bit of the default 7.4 flying, but I can't get the sound pack to work. So, we had an FT Sim sound pack in 2020 for that 7.4, which was great. But yeah, I can't. That's nothing else. Did we level off? We did. 330. We're level. We're looking good. Seatbelt signs coming off. Smoke them if you got them after that friggin' takeoff. The captain got paid not to use it? No, I did not get paid to do anything. There's no need for me to use Say Intention AI, man. Beyond ATC is doing everything I need it to do. Last thing I want to do is go download more software and more plugins. Delivery guys are on strike until you get back on the Dukes. The A400M actually was a lot of fun, Oscar, but the problem was it's a 50-50 if you're going to be able to come out of idle thrust. If there's any rain or contamination, it won't let you come out of idle when you do a cold and dark start. So I pretty much gave up on it because I got so tired of setting up proper cold and dark and doing a cool flight in the weather, and then after you're ready to taxi forward, your engines won't move. Yeah, the Flight FX is great, Digital Merc. I haven't seen much about the YS11, but I'll look at it after the stream. I was just looking at pictures on Google. Rex, I haven't flown the Citation X in a while. I was gone all last week, man. Last week was a rough week, so I'm just trying to play catch up now with all the stuff I want to fly. Tyler Smith, yeah, I've had some sus vectors, but here's the thing. I also like the fact that, I don't know, maybe you could do it on Say Intention too, but like, I just ignore them. Like, I'll just vector myself, and they don't really get pissed. They don't yell at you. Like, remember in FSX when you were trying to do your own vectoring, like every 3 seconds there would be another ATC message. Turn right, turn right, turn right, turn right. Beyond ATC just kind of lets you do your thing. The last 2 vectors approaches, though, have been spot on. Spot on. The subscription for Say Intentions, yeah, subscription-based stuff is not awesome either. All right, we're going to need to start down, like, soon.
Indianapolis Center, UPS 2062, heavy, flight level 330.
UPS 2062, heavy, Indianapolis Center, roger.
Yeah, we need to start down here pretty soon.
Silk 357, approaching our top of descent, ready for descent.
Silk 357, after Whiskey, cleared via Fuga 7. Pilot's discretion descend and maintain 12,000. Pittsburgh landing runway 28 left, altimeter 3000.
Pittsburgh 28 left.
After Whiskey, cleared via Fuga 7. Pilot's discretion descend and maintain 12,000. Pittsburgh landing runway 28 left, altimeter 3000, Silk 357.
All right, so a couple things we need to change here. Departure arrival, ILS 28 left. And we're going to come off of, let's draw it all the way out. Pete, Fuga 7. And descend descend pilot's discretion 12,000. 12 is set. VNAV level, 12 set, approaching TOD. Looking good. Okay, let's come back here. The init ref for 28 left. 1089, front course 281. We're definitely going to be shooting the ILS here. .281. Good night.
357, contact Cleveland Center 120.4.
1089.
Contact Cleveland Center 120.4, Silk 357. Cleveland Center, Silk 357, descending via Fuga 7, flight level 318.
Silk 357, Cleveland Center, roger.
All right, we're going down to 12,000 feet. 1089. 281 is set. Barrel is going to be 200 feet. A DH of 200. But it gets kind of funky going into Pittsburgh because of the terrain. It's actually 1325 on the Barrow. All right. 200 on the DH, 1325 Barrow. We got 1089, 281 on the approach course. Coming down here, let's do auto brakes medium. We can't only arm, we arm those, I think, after what, flaps? Down we go. I think it depends on the field. Beyond ATC vectored me practically into downtown Chicago, coming into Midway, and it would have been easier to just follow the RNAV. That's, yeah, I wish there was a way where you could just, like, let it leave you on the RNAV. Like, if you can request the approach from a certain fix and just have, and then just fly the approach, that's the way to do it, man. Look at those clouds down there right now. That looks amazing. Is there another update for the DC-9? I've been waiting. I've been waiting for the DC-9 update. I think we might be descending down into it. My flight in Seattle was just nice and easy with Beyond ATC. A lot of traffic too. Dude, the traffic injection of Beyond ATC is perfect. I love it, man. And the fact it's so easy to control, like how much or how little you want, and it's got real world routes and stuff, like real timetables. It's just that part alone. That part alone is awesome. A340 is a side stick, Josh. The only Airbus with a yoke is a 300. Only Airbus with a yoke is 300. Beyond ATC is greater than Iveo Premium. Agreed. Look at the... See, now I look at these little details now. Look at the lighting. How it goes through some of the clouds and it illuminates the clouds on the other side. I just... Yeah, I nerd out so much now when I see this. Because when I fly real world, I look at the same things. And I try to see, you know, what it looks like the sim and what doesn't look like the sim. And this is... I mean, that's spot on, man. Spot friggin' on. I'll be flying in a pit next month on a 220. Nice.
Brickyard 5640, contact Cleveland Center 128.45.
Center on 128.45, Brickyard 5640.
Yeah, the Just Flight A300 is going to be awesome. Drag required, says McDo. Alright, Fuga black, gold, vectors. So that's just the missed approach on there that I'm seeing. We'll crack a little speed brake. 3000 is set. Is the flight deck louder in the cabin? Yeah, the wind noise. Wind noise, man. But we're at low power. We're at idle right now. Need a good 732? Yes. We're not gonna get it though, man. I'm so close to being on the verge of like quitting flight sim until we have a classic 737 lineup, 200, 300, 400, 500, and like just more good classic jets. I'm getting real tired of all the, you know, I love Airbus, but man, we got so many freaking Airbuses. Airbus is coming out our ears, man. Now, minus the A300 from Just Flight, I think, yeah, that's a true Airbus there. But I want classic jets. I want L1011. I want 7.3 Classic Series. I want PMDG 7.4 Classic. You work ramp Pittsburgh? Nice, man. Have I tried the CSS 7.3? I haven't, fraud. And I feel like if I do, I'll be committing fraud. It seems like the subscription model flopped. I mean, yeah. I could see. Well, I think what also made them is it's flopping them is why would you release something for 2020? This is why, man. I hope Bluebird. Oh my goodness, look at that. Somebody said there's no vertical development clouds in 2024. Look at that freaking thing. We have ice on the windscreen. There's ice on the windscreen right now. And there's a frickin' thunderstorm right in front of us. But I really hope Bluebird can launch for 24. Because I think that'll be a problem. I really do. How many feet?
6,000 feet, altimeter 3000, silk 357.
6,000. Down we go. Oops, wrong one. Sorry. We need to get the window heat on. Windshield, anti-ice. You know what we need to do? We need to go speed, intervene here. I need to select speed. 250. And is there a level change? I guess not. Vertical speed, speed brakes coming out. I thought there was a level change in the 80. I don't know, this might be rough though. Lights are coming on, seatbelts are coming on. Extinguish those smoking devices. (9.6). Down we go. Bluebird said it'll have a patch for 24 on release, but will not fully support it immediately. I really hope they have that patch on release because I don't know, man. Got bad feelings. This cloud is scaring me. It's shadow of the controls here. The wings are flexing. Flight attendants, please take your seats.
Silk 357, descend and maintain 3,100.
3,100.
Descend and maintain 3,100, silk 357.
We'll make it 3,000 because I don't want to hold the tab function. A little more speed break here. Temperature is 22°C. Oh yeah, we are getting. You should see my yoke right now. Yeah, we're getting bumped around, Chet. Set ignition to both. Probably not a bad idea. Although we're not in heavy rain, but maybe for turbulence. Is there a level change button? Where's the level change? There's no level change. IIS Mach, that's not a level change. That toggles between IIS and Mach. Right? I don't like that trim moving down there.
Silk Tree 57, leave Gins heading 095, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 28 left.
That's what we're doing.
Lead lines heading 095. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 28 left, Silk 357.
Basically, Sydney vectors. Heading 095. I'm going to reduce speed here, come back to 210. Let's do 200. Gross weight is 115.3, so let's do landing data at 116. 127, close enough. Flaps 40, 131. Or actually 115, so yeah, 130.
Silk Tree 57, turn left, heading 035, vectors for the approach.
Turn left, heading 035, Silk 357.
Flaps 5. I feel like we're ripping in here down low, man. I also need to get flight recorder ready. Speed there, buddy. Screwed me up with dial a flap. Alright, there we go.
Silk Tree 57, 5 miles from Halen, turn left, heading Tree 05. Maintain 3000 until established. Cleared ILS runway 28 left.
Turn left, heading 305, 3000 until established. Cleared ILS runway 28 left, Silk 357.
We'll do it like so. Alright, recording is on. ILS is armed. Low capture. Well, my rain went away, but we got some wind problems. Overshot the localizer. Where's the glide slope? 180, 3,000. And 27. Golly.
Silk Tree 57, contact Pittsburgh Tower, 128.3.
Contact Tower 128.3, Silk 357. Pittsburgh Tower, Silk 357, ILS runway.
We got
28
one
left,
band of
runway
rain to
20
get through, it looks like.
Show a feet of rave.
And the sheet of rave.
Silk 357, Pittsburgh Tower, wind 220 at 8, runway 28 left, cleared to land.
28 left, good to land. Here we go.
Runway 28 left, cleared to land, Silk 357.
Primonti Bro sandwich. Nice. Whoa, lightning off the nose there. Lightning coming out of that one. Gear down, flaps 15. Jeez, man, we're just getting rocked here.
Stabilizer motion.
40 knot wind.
Altitude.
Oh, we got a wind shear here, I think, a little bit.
Altitude.
Come on, just give me that glide slope. There we go, glide slope capture. We're gonna bump it up for VREF of 133.
Stabilizer motion.
Flaps 40. Alright. Autopilot's coming off. Oh my gosh, Chad, it's not bound. Autopilot's off. Golly, wind. Pulling us off the lope there a little bit. Oh, we got it, we're correcting. I gotcha. I gotcha. Flight director's a little laggy.
1,000.
Auto throttle's off. Maybe we shouldn't be landing flaps 40. Oh my goodness, a huge freaking gust of wind there. Look at that. I mean, oh my goodness, we're coming back down on it.
Terrain.
I feel like I'm landing on Mars. The sun is sitting right there.
Terrain.
400.
Get down, baby. Get down.
Terrain.
Minimum. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Jeez. Dreamsicle Sky. Oh, man.
Silk 357, exit right at Whiskey.
Should not have landed flaps
Exit
40 there.
right at Whiskey, Silk 357.
Way too much drag to overcome on that, but it also helped us get down high. If we were flaps 30, I don't know if we would have been able to come down because we were so high. But it was really hard to stabilize that approach.
Silk 357, contact ground 121.9er.
I'm freaking sweating though.
Ground 121.9er, Silk 357. Silk 357, request taxi to company gate.
Silk 357, gate Bravo for 8 taxi via Foxtrot 5, Tango. Hold short runway 28 center.
Gate Bravo for 8 via Foxtrot 5, Tango. Hold short runway 28 center, Silk 357.
Foxtrot Fox 5 is right here. Hold short 28 center.
Silk 357, waiting to cross 28 center.
Silk 357, cross runway 28 center, Victor. Continue taxi via Victor, Victor 6.
Cross runway 28 center at Victor. Continue taxi via Victor, Victor 6, Silk 357.
Clear left. Look at that windsock is straight out. Clear right. Where are chocks on? The heck? Oh, it's the anti-collision light is the chocks animation. There we go, see? Doesn't really do anything. Glide stuff, what did I break? No, it's just the power test, I guess, of this thing. What is this light? ABS? Victor 6 to the gate. I wish they'd update their textures in native 24. Would love them to do MD90 expansion. Yeah, dude. So Mick Oatmeal, they're working on it. I saw some of it at Expo. It can't come soon enough, man. I'm with you. The default airports are the reasons for your maxed out credit card. Nice. They are pretty terrible. They are pretty terrible, man. I will agree with you. But I think they're also the problem for everybody's stutters and stuff because there's so many airports that are quote unquote compatible for 24 and they just make the sim run like trash, dude. I don't care what the devs say. It's just like, nah, they try to make them compatible and they run, but textures double up and it's just not optimized. And, you know, I'd rather have a super smooth experience than have issues with some quote-unquote compatible 2020 airport. Sounds are so good, though. Okay, everybody take a breath. Everybody take a breath on that one, chat. Because that was Pisces. But we're here. We are here. Aviation dude upgraded to commercial pilot. My man, thank you so much for the support. Very kind of you. Upgrading to the commercial pilot membership. Let me see what our landing rate was. And we are signing off. Landing rate. Check over on the vertical stream. Okay. Okay. So you can see here, we actually flew, I'm looking on the vertical stream on our flight tracker map. We did leave Lexington in a little bit of a hole in the weather. We flew right along the edge of the most of it. We did fly into one big area of it here going in, and then on the approach, we just made it. I think if we did this flight maybe 30 minutes from now, Pittsburgh is going to be swamped. 205 foot per minute at 1.1 G. Pretty good vectoring there. I mean, look at that. That's you want to see beyond ATC vectoring. That's pretty good. A little steep on the turn in there, but still got it. My approach, not the most stable, but that just comes with practice on this friggin' airplane. All right, let me do the replay. Oh, I gotta get the engines running. I also need to disconnect the yoke, perhaps. Try to start an engine here. Sounds like they're running now. All right. Look, the sun. We were landing at the worst possible time for Mars. I mean, we were landing on Mars lighting. Flaps will they'll stabilize here once they get to 40. Look at the that is so cool. The effect there right off the trip. That is so true. Anybody been on an MD80 going into San Diego? Happen all the time. Just the right condition, you get those streamers right off the flaps there. Look at the freaking wind we're battling. What happened with the clouds? Well, we were landing right as the sun was making that yellow effect on the horizon. It's fighting it. I love how the trees are turning brown now. Have you noticed that? I'm getting fall trees. I'm getting fall colors now in my sim. Look at that. That is real life. Real life. A little bit of juice there to save the landing. I'll take that, man. I gotta, what I need to do is I have to make a custom rudder curve for this airplane. I'm gonna work on that. You're flying 319, there were some color trees? Yeah, I love it, dude. It's awesome. Let me do reset. Hit our camera, reset, turn you off, turn you on. Put you back over here. Like so. Look at the... That is so cool. Oh, hell yeah. I'll take that. 200 foot per minute. Buckets are coming out. Reversers down. Oh. Real life. Real friggin' life, chat. Alright, here we go. I'm going to send you back. Enjoy the approach. End of the second stream for today. Beautiful little blue hour replay here for you. We missed it by like 5 minutes. We should have been landing at blue hour, not in yellow hour. That's alright. Tomorrow, we'll be back again. A340 maybe? MD80 maybe? X-plane maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Alright. I'm out of here. You guys enjoy the replay. Thanks for hanging out with me on the second bonus stream of the MD80. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe. Stay healthy on V1. See ya. Oh my gosh, did you hear that?
Terrain. 4 reason. Terrain.